I'm going to fight you a little bit on labeling him a fascist.
You don't like labeling him a fascist?
I don't think I like labeling him a fascist.
Okay.
I think there's a specific political and historical meaning to fascism that I don't think Donald Trump fits. I think that when I think about fascism, I think that it's nationalism as an overriding principle to fuel their authoritarianism. I think that Donald Trump's authoritarianism and ultranationalism, which he does have, I don't think those are working. I don't think one is causing the other. I think they're working tangentially together.
So you don't think the guy whose slogan is "Make America Great Again," that he's using to unilaterally use the executive for whatever policy he wants, isn't using nationalism to be an authoritarian?
No, I think the intentionality is important when we talk about nationalism or fascism. I think it's I don't think that he cares about like the nation state. I don't really even think he cares about America that much. I think
not to short circuit this argument, but depending on how deep in the weeds we get, I would actually probably agree with you.
Yeah.
I think he's incredibly narcissistic. Just from the brief summary or reading I had of other fascist figures, like I don't think Hitler was just out for himself. I think he did have some vision of like or whatever.
Like post World War
I don't think
I
Donald
with the
Trump,
Treaty of Versailles, right? Like he wanted to.
Sure, yeah, I don't think Donald Trump has a vision for America at all that isn't just like self-service to him.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm getting at is that his underlying motivation and overriding principle for anything is ultimately his own ego.
Sure. I don't think I would necessarily disagree with that, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it ascribes more political or intelligent or ideological malice than Donald Trump is actually capable of when we call him a fascist.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that either. I don't think I usually call him a fascist. If I do, I'm just trying to trigger conservatives. Usually I say he's very selfish. I feel like the last conversation I had on this is I said I don't think he's a fascist because I don't think he's smart enough to be a fascist. I don't even think he has the brain for that kind of stuff.
True, yeah, he's just politically illiterate.
Like we literally have a $5 million immigration card with a golden picture of Trump on it right now, which is absolutely insane to me.
Yeah.
I think that I also think it's important. I say this a lot that when you're analyzing his actions, I literally do just look at it as like a YouTuber with a lot of subscribers. I guess 78 million,
like a political influencer, right?
Yeah, and I think that explains a lot of his actions.
Yeah, he's
somebody sent me his last truth, and I think he had like Nobel Prize listed 6 times in it. Like he really thinks he's going to get one for bombing Iran or whatever. Yeah, I don't disagree with that analysis.
Okay, well that was easy. Shit, I guess. What do you think about shit? That's kind of all I had.
Like the least, like,
Donald Trump isn't easy to defend.
It's not a hill I die on.
Donald Trump is not easy to defend. Okay, you gotta.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I feel bad sometimes for coming into a lot of these debates. I feel like it's. Yeah, I just saw even Kyla. People made fun of her for not being prepared to go on Tim Pool or whatever, and then now you see that clip making the rounds of Tim talking about how they wouldn't go to war with Iran or it'd be immoral or unethical, and Trump is just 180'd on it completely, and everybody gets new marching orders, and now it's actually super okay and great that Trump bombed Iran. And yeah, I truly do think Trump could do anything, and at least the media figures would defend him. But I do think at some point it's going to hurt the base. Like I think it already has.
Yeah.
I feel like midterms are going to be really good for us, right, guys?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so.
I'll see you on the campaign trail, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
The country's still here.
Yeah. We'll see in a year and a half or year or so. Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot.